let me break it down to all the Neotantrics. That's a word that we want to use for them, right? Um, the ritual's name is called Panchamakara.
Panchamakara.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not just sex. It's got a certain kind of rice that you have to obtain, a fish, certain amount of alcohol, um, the person that you're courting,
Mm-hmm.
for lack of a better word, and it's done in a very organized, ritualistic way. Your teacher is actually going to tell you how to do it. He selects an auspicious time. He tells you who the person is going to be and everything. So, and for the most part, right, you don't even do this ritual with someone that you know.
That's interesting.
I've never, for all the viewers, I've never been engaged in it. I just know about it.
So, for lack of better words, again, I'm sorry,
Mhm.
but it sounds like a cult to me, though.
It's not. It is not. Because a cult is something that forces you. Who's forcing you to do this?
I mean, if you really go literally, yeah, it's forcing, but that's correct. That's correct. Nobody's forcing you, but are they brainwashing you though? No.
People are brainwashing themselves. They want to have sex. They want to have it in a holy way.
Uh-huh.
Sex is already holier than thou.
Yeah.
So you don't need to say, oh, like I think the bigger problem over here is they think having tantric sex is going to give them like supernatural powers and everything,
Right.
right? But you gotta be on a certain level of frequency even for that to happen.
Hmm.
You just because you have sex with a partner doesn't give you supernatural powers. I'm sorry to break it down, but that's just the way it is.
So, okay, people who engage, like you mentioned about there's a guru who like lets you know like the process you have to be like at a certain mindset and everything.
Yeah.
So, what is a goal? Like me having sex, there's a different goal,
Yeah.
right? Eventually, it's having kids and
Mm.
stuff. But what is a goal here, though? When people are in that level and they practices, what is their goal?
So I don't know the answer to it. I'm
Okay.
just making an attempt at what I think might be the goal.
Okay.
So I just want to be completely candid on that, right?
Mhm.
Let me ask you a different question.
Mhm.
Uh, let's say I'm rubbing someone's sweat all over your body,
Okay.
okay, and it's going to be hot, sticky, humid,
Right.
okay, and then you feel exhausted.
Mhm.
You would you naturally enjoy that process?
Not necessary. No.
Then why are you enjoying sex?
It's a good question. Never thought about it. I would say it's just not sex is just not rubbing sweat,
Mm.
right? It involves a lot of other activities with that,
Mhm.
which stimulates my body, which wants me to reach the ultimate pleasure.
Mhm.
The ultimate pleasure is so yeah, that's why sex is enjoyable.
Okay.
I don't know if I answered your question, but kinda.
I think you kind of did.
Uh-huh.
Let's put it this way.
Mm-hmm.
After you climax, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your
Yeah.
mind goes numb for a second.
Yes. Yes.
That is the entire reason why you enjoy sex.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
In Tantra, what we do is essentially we show different ways where you can make your mind completely blank. And then we tell them,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
you've experienced this, you've experienced this, you've experienced this. Now let's go on to the higher evolutions.
Okay, it's just not the climax part that you experience, the ultimate like what is that? I've I've read it somewhere like the one of the only physical activities that get you to the numbness is like the climax part of sex.
One of it.
One of it, right?
The